Greetings, L Blacklight. Now I'm making this video here to show and prove that on Netta TV, Tahaka Bay, and all those brothers that's mostly dominating YouTube airwaves, either they don't know who they really are, or they just think very small, and they stay in one little bracket or one little frame of thought. They don't expand their minds. For example, the Hebrew Israelites, they want to call themselves Hebrew Israelites. Okay, cool. But then they argue with other segments of black men or the melanated people of the planet. Then you got the Moors. They want to say the Aboriginals. Cool. But they want everybody else to call themselves Moors and Aboriginal. Then you got the Christians who say they Christ-like. They say Jesus Christ is their Lord. But see, Jesus wasn't the top. He wasn't the top man. He was just a prophet or a disciple, really, of the top man, the supreme being. He was a disciple of the supreme being. And then you got the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, who said that we are Allah. So every time you look at another brother, you're looking at God. And when we all in unity collectively, we are Allah. Because Allah means all in all. That means all that there is, and all that there was, and all that they're going to be is all in Allah right now. He's the original man, the Asiatic black man. And the whole universe belongs to us. The whole planet belongs to us. And the let us make man, the us is the God. Let's pick it up.
Genesis, chapter 1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep.
And we're not going to go too deep into the rest of it. And God said, let there be light. That's us. We were here before, according to the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. We were here before the making of light, before the making of the stars, the sun, the moon. Matter of fact, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad tells us that the moon once was called, the earth was once called moon. And that the moon was broke off by an explosion by one of our scientists. See, now the Honorable Elijah Muhammad always equate a scientist and God and Allah almost simultaneously. Because we always experimenting. And That's how we create. And then once we get the right formula, you know, he said back then we didn't have to write it down on nothing. We didn't pay no attention to time. You know, there was no time. He said that the only one that gives, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad says, the only one that gives consideration or either deals with time is the Caucasian, because he's the only race that there is. God is not a race. He's not running a race. He don't have to run a race. He's not in competition, because he'll be here to infinity. The Caucasian only has a limit of time being here. So why you put restrictions on yourself, more, and why you put restrictions on yourself, Hebrew Israelites, and why you put restrictions on yourself, Christian, Jews, and all y'all? Because y'all brainwashed by the Caucasian. He the one that divides us up so he can conquer us. Let's go further.
And the evening and the morning were the third day, and the morning were the fourth day, and the morning were the fifth day. And God made the beast of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God said, Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. Dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree-yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat, and to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat. And it was so. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day.
Now, they get that sixth day. That's where they get confusing at. Actually, it's talking about the Caucasian, because we God. So this gonna have to be a continue. Then we'll explain it all in the next one.